Hi there, this is Paul Beckman, Paul Rainbow Song. This is March 11th, 2011. I'm going to sing a quick song here and sing some more songs as events develop. There has just been an 8.9 earthquake in Japan and a resulting tsunami that is devastating the country, the third largest economy in the world. And now the tsunami is headed towards Hawaii, and the first wave is just now starting to roll in. The tsunami in Hawaii.
There may not be enough power getting to the parts that cool the nuclear reactor, and so for precaution's sake, they say there's been no problem right now with anything happening, but they want to, for precaution's sake, make sure that people are out of that area in case they have problems with the cooling system.
Also in Tokyo, the power is out in many areas. Some estimate that some 4 million people in the surrounding area were without power. And some 13 million people in the city of Tokyo itself. Our Kyung Law, a reporter there, she was there when this earthquake struck. She said this rattling went on for about 2 minutes, possibly. She said there was not really significant damage.
Well, I hope no people will get killed, whether Japan or Hawaii, Waikiki, Honolulu, US, now.
Right now, there are warnings in effect for nearly 20 countries. In Hawaii, these are a live picture right now.
There are warnings for other countries
hitting the shores
in that area,
we have live reporters there.
Other islands.
A close eye on that. Let's check in with Ed Henry, the president, and also keeping a close eye on what's happening. The president can certainly send out his condolences and have his heart go out for this situation. But what also is the president doing to put things in place to help out?
Well, there's an 8.9 earthquake that just happened a little while ago in Japan. And it's just starting to hit the island of Hawaii now.
Affecting the U.S. in the Pacific, some of the West Coast states, in addition to Hawaii and
I'm hoping that no destruction or devastation will be very great now.
Follow the instructions saying, quote, and if told to evacuate.
They're evacuating everywhere they can. I hope everyone's got evacuated.
People in the affected areas, and as you noted, the president also said in his statement that he was going to be making sure the U.S. government
I saw a clip
to the Japanese people as well as
of the tsunami in Japan just dragging away houses, everything in its path. So much. It doesn't matter how big something is. A huge building will be dragged away by the undertow.
And only strengthens our resolve to stand with the people of Japan as they overcome this tragedy. Speaking of
8.9. That's so large. Buildings are able to only withstand maybe up to 7.2 or something.
Born in Hawaii, spent a great deal of his childhood and early years as well growing
Well,
up.
let's hope the people make it through this okay. It'll be a little weaker hitting Hawaii than it did Japan.
Scheduled to have a news conference here. White House aide said last night he wanted to talk about rising gas prices here in the U.S. and other issues, but obviously you can bet this is going to be
8.9. It's so big, gigantic. And now it's hitting Hawaii.
The first waves from this tsunami are washing up on the shores of Hawaii. Rob Luciano is keeping track of all of this for us. There we see that picture. It doesn't obviously look to be terribly devastating. Now, as you have pointed out before, though, the first waves could be the least of it.
And it totally depends on where that camera is located. Is it Waikiki? I mean, I'm looking at, there's areas of Hawaii and around Honolulu that have bays, and there's jetties, and there's other things that would protect that. I can tell you this, the people that I've called, a lot of them have moved away from the shore, and it's dark, so it's hard to get confirmation as far as visibly what they've seen and what they've experienced. So, but just now released, we're getting some information from some of the tidal gauges around both Honolulu and Kauai. And the tidal gauge on the southern part of Kauai, would assuming be the more protected part, shows a tidal rise of 1.6 feet. So that's somewhat encouraging. Barber's Point which is basically right next, is the point right around Pearl Harbor. So just to the west of Honolulu, that saw a rise of 2.3 feet. Also encouraging, but as you pointed out throughout the morning, there'll be multiple waves to this. So we're not done with this, and we really have to shake this through for a good couple of hours before we can say this is all done. What I'm concerned about is what has happened on the North Shore, because if we're getting readings of around 2 or so feet on the southeastern and southwestern shores, the more protected shores, that means that the North Shores likely are seeing higher levels than that. And so we'll have to flush this information out and see what we start to gather for reports. Luckily, the more populated areas on these two islands is on the southeast shore. But right now, the tidal gauges are showing roughly about a 2-foot rise on the southeastern facing shores of both Kauai and Oahu. Guys.